We're going to read this book, Everyone Makes Mistakes, by Emily Pearl Kingsley, illustrated by A. Delaney, featuring Jim Henson's Muppets. And that's a really important, this is going to be a really important theme. If you want to try hard and be successful, you're going to have to make mistakes along the way. So the title of this book is very important for everyone to understand that everyone makes mistakes. Okay. One day, Big Bird was walking along thinking about what he was going to get Mr. Snuffleupagus for his birthday. When whap! Something cold and wet hit him in the face. Big Bird had walked right into Susan's fresh clean clothes, that she had washed and hung out in the sun to dry, and knocked the clothesline down. Wet socks and jeans and towels and sheets fell to the ground. Oh no! Susan will be so angry with me when she sees her clean laundry all dirty on the ground, said Big Bird. What will I tell her? And he's thinking about all these things, all these lies that he could tell her about geese flying into him. I could tell Susan that a big flock of birds was flying south for the winter and flew right into the laundry, hanging on the line, and pulled it all down. No, that's no good, he said. Birds fly south in the fall, and it's spring now. Big Bird thought and thought. I know, he said. I could tell Susan that Biff and Sully drove their big crane through here on their way to the construction site at the corner and ran right into her nice clean laundry. Bamp, bamp, bamp. See you later. No, that's no good. Biff and Sully wouldn't drive their crane through a yard. They would drive it right down Sesame Street to the construction site. Let's see, said the Big Bird. I could tell Susan that a giraffe escaped from the zoo and ran straight through the yard and got all tangled up in the laundry and scattered it all over. I could tell her that. Big Bird thought for a moment. No, Susan would never believe a silly story about a giraffe escaping from the zoo. Maybe I could tell Susan that today was the day of the great Sesame Street bicycle race. I could tell her that the racers rode their bikes straight into her laundry and dragged it on the ground. Nah, the great bicycle race was last week. Susan will remember it because she won the race. I can't tell her that. So Big Bird's thinking of all these lies to get out of his mistake. Well, Big Bird said, I could say that there was a big fire on Sesame Street. All the fire engines came racing through here on their way to put the fire out, and the ladders and hoses got caught on the clothesline and pulled it down. No, I can't tell Susan that, he said sadly. She would know there wasn't a fire on Sesame Street today. Sesame Street Fire Department. These are elaborate imaginations, but imaginary scenarios here. I've got it, said Big Bird. Alphabet Bates came down in his parachute to deliver a letter, and he landed right on Susan's clothesline. This is the most important part. On second thought, I'd better not say that either, I can't blame my mistake on Alphabet Bates. He's realizing that he needs to take responsibility. Oh, maybe not. How about a circus? That's it. The circus came to perform right here on Sesame Street, and the tightrope walker practiced her act on Susan's clothesline and knocked down the clothes. Wait a minute. That's a terrible idea. A circus act here in Susan's backyard? I can't tell her that's what happened. There could have been a rodeo here today. Rodeo Rosie and her friends were roping steers here. What if I told her that? No, Big Bird said. That story is just as silly as the others. I know. A tornado might have hit Sesame Street. It certainly looks like a tornado came through here. Big Bird sighed. No, I can't do that. I can't tell Susan something that didn't happen. That would be wrong. Oh no, here she comes now. Oh, what am I going to have to do? Am I going to have to say that I did something wrong? Oh no. That happens to all of us, guys. What happened, Big Bird? Cried Susan when she saw the big mess. Look at the clean laundry all over the ground. My clean laundry all over the ground. Well, it's like this, stammered Big Bird. A flock of, no, I mean, Big Biff is, a giraffe and a bicycle chasing a fire engine. No, Alphabet Bates. So he was stuttering. He was really nervous to tell Susan the truth. Parachuted in the circus. No, Rodeo Rosie was roping in a rodeo, or was it the tornado? Big Bird stopped and shook his head. No, Susan, it was none of those things, he said. What are you trying to tell me, Big Bird? Asked Susan. I'm trying to tell you, said Big Bird, that it wasn't looking that I wasn't looking where I was going, and I walked right into your laundry and knocked it down. Oh, said Susan. I'm sorry, Susan, said Big Bird. Are you angry? Well, answered Susan, a little, but I'll get over it. I'll help you wash the clothes again, said Big Bird. Big Bird and Susan began to pick up the clothes. Don't worry, Big Bird, said Susan. Everyone makes mistakes. Y colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado. That is the end of this story. Everyone makes mistakes. And Susan's right. Everyone does make mistakes. It's about how you respond to them and how you correct them, how you learn from your mistakes. Learning from your mistakes is very, very important. We all need to learn from every mistake we make and make a lesson out of it. Until next time, keep reading.